Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Yes, the world is full of legends. Neither good nor bad lasts with anyone, and nothing remains with anyone. The reign of Keyumers lasted 30 years, and the people were very satisfied with his rule during that time. After Keyumers' death, it was time for his grandson to take the throne. He sat on the royal throne and said, "I am the ruler of 7 countries, and by the command of the powerful and wise God, I am ready for justice and mercy." He then began to develop his kingdom and spread justice and fairness throughout those lands. He extracted iron from the heart of the stone, and products made from this iron were produced, leading to the spread of a craft and profession throughout the region. From this iron, they were able to make saws, axes, and steel products, gaining tremendous power. He then focused on the irrigation systems of the region, creating channels from the rivers and lakes, which were directed towards other lands, so that most of the territories had access to water and could engage in agriculture. Their crops grew, and after a while, they were even able to produce bread. The clothes they wore were made from tree leaves, but they were monotheists and had inherited this belief from the time of Keyumers. After some time, Huşeng was able to discover fire. The story of how Huşeng discovered fire is also quite interesting. He went with his attendants to a mountain and a plain for leisure. While they were resting, a giant black serpent appeared before them. In order to drive the serpent away, Huşeng picked up a stone and threw it with all his might at the serpent. The serpent leapt to avoid the stone hitting it. Although the stone missed the serpent, it struck an iron stone. At that moment, a spark flew and a fire ignited. Huşeng realized he had discovered something valuable. He told his companions and his people that this light was a gift from God, and it was the divine light. They considered the stone like a sacred altar, lighting a fire and celebrating around it in a Thanksgiving feast, calling it the Shahnameh festival. In his later actions, Huşeng separated animals such as cows, sheep, donkeys, and other animals like wild boar, gazelles, and deer, entrusting them to the people and advising them to raise and use these animals in their agricultural work. The people began to raise these animals, which helped to enhance their agriculture. Sometime later, Huşeng also made beautiful and valuable clothes from the skins of other animals like martens and squirrels for his people, spending 40 years of his reign on these charitable deeds before passing away with a good name. However, when his time came, he could not delay for a moment, and this is the nature of the mortal world, which never maintains constant favor or good fortune with anyone. Huşeng had a son named Tehmuris. After Huşeng, Tehmuris took the throne. He gathered the noblemen of the kingdom around him and gave them a speech. "The royal throne has come to me. I must purify the world from evil, and then I will sit peacefully and firmly in my kingdom. I will cut off the hands of demons and evil spirits, and I will obtain all that is beneficial and profitable from the world." He brought the sheep that had been raised during his father's reign and sheared their wool. He taught people how to spin the wool into thread. They produced thread, and from this thread, they made beautiful and valuable clothes and carpets. Tehmuris gave great importance to the raising of animals. He provided hay and straw for animals like cows and horses, saying that they too must be properly nourished. He tamed birds like hawks and eagles and taught them how to hunt. He also provided chickens and roosters for his people and instructed them to take care of these animals, ensuring that they were raised in his kingdom. He had a wise minister named Shahnameh. This wise minister was a very good man and a devout believer. He was constantly engaged in the worship of God, day and night. Because of his devotions, Tehmuris gained divine grace, and the light of the Almighty God shone within him. The people showed great admiration for Tehmuris. Then, King Tehmuris went to war with the demons and managed to capture many of them, even taming them so that they obeyed his commands. He also sent a message to the other demons in the region, telling them they too must bow before him. However, the other demons in the area refused to accept this. The brave warriors of Tehmuris's army gathered and fought the demons. With powerful blows from their maces, they were able to defeat 1/3 of the demons and capture 2/3 of them. The demons agreed to teach the people under Tehmuris's rule how to read and write. They taught them 10 scripts, including Sogdian, Chinese, Pahlavi, and others. The people under Tehmuris's kingdom were able to learn how to read and write. Tehmuris's reign lasted for 30 years, after which he passed on the world to others and died. Tehmuris had a son named Jamshid, who was to succeed him. The world's ruler lived 10 more years, but the days passed and his legacy, along with his struggles, remained as a reminder of him. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel and like my videos.